Good day, Mr. Chairman, the panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, my co-debaters, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Justin Ibrahima. I'm here to propose the motion which states, is Nigerian peace still a possibility? Yes, peace is a state prevailing in the absence of war or problem. Nigerian peace is indeed still a possibility with my following points. First, democracy evidence. When we were under military rule, Nigeria was bloody with all sorts of coups and assassinations. Life was primitive. There was no development. Today there is development. We enjoy democracy. We can vote and be voted in any position in government. Is this not better off? Of course, this is peace advocate that we stand in. Youth empowerment. There is always peace when youth are empowered by government. Last administration increased minimum wage from 18,000 to 30,000. It also approved Empower program and trader money which went around the country. This new administration has just made proposal for minimum wage increase to meet life standards. It also approves the student bill and 500 billion palliative to remedy fuel subsidy removal vehicle trending in the country. If all of these are fully implemented, it will establish lasting peace. However, technology advancement. Technology is the use of scientific knowledge in solving practical problems. Technology advancement has helped us a lot in fight against insecurity, for example. With the aim of technology, we are able to recover and discover stolen vehicles and to discover hoodlums in the country. Armed robbers are finding it difficult to operate in Nigerian cities as tracking is ongoing. You can also agree with me that GSM is helping a lot. Unlike those days, when you leave your parents in a village and come to a city, you are locked out from your parents. Some people, their parents died and they know not. But today, when you are anywhere you are still connected with your people. I want to believe that everybody here is using handset. CCTV camera is helping a lot in the area of fight against insecurity. You can be here and you are viewing, you are watching your investment, your car. You are here and you are watching your business. With this, we can agree that in the next 10 years, Nigeria will be more like America and there will be peace in the society. However, I want to say that intermarriage is the process of marriage from different tribes or religion. For example, our former Vice President, Mr. Atiku Abubakar, who is a Muslim, married to a Christian in the East. Our incumbent President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is also a Muslim, and married from what? Christian. Intermarriage brings tolerance. Within.com statistics reveal that the rate of intermarriage has increased 19.4% in the country. The increase in intermarriage brings what? Peace. Increase in peace going forward. We are talking of peace in Nigeria. We are not saying that bad things will not come, but we are saying that bad things will always come, but we go. Not like yesterday when we were hearing of Boko Haram, schools were closed, roads were closed, but today, all schools are open in Nigeria, including Chibok School in Borno State. Find out. We are talking of Nigeria where an incumbent president or governor can be defeated in the pool in the election, which just happened in the recent general election we had, INEC declared that 12 governors lost in their poll to go to what? Senate, to opposition parties. Governors like Governor of Benue State, Governor of Taraba State, Governor of Enugu State, and Governor of Cross River. Mention them. We are talking of Nigeria where farmers will be free to go about their farm. We are talking of Nigeria where students will be safe in school, which is just happening. We are talking of Nigeria where everything will be leveled according to the masses. This is democracy. 2026 Nigerian census 2006 revealed that 70% Nigerians are food producers, and with this, there is increase in food price because the rate of food price is high because the masses are what? Food producers. Increase in food production give rise to our GDP, which is gross domestic production. Remember, we are not buying from foreign people. We are buying from within ourselves. The money we are buying is still in circulation and helping developing the country. That is why you see that the villagers retain the APC government to seat, because they value the point that they with this I hope we are not completely. For God and for you. For God and for you.
Sorry, I think Chief Mr. Jude. Sir Jude, you help us please. Please come. You just help us observe. Anybody that is making noise, we deduct 50 mark from that person's group. Anybody who says is making noise, we deduct that mark, because this what they are doing here is not easy. We're just going to say clap, but allow them now. This speaker that just spoke now, when you started, the last thing you said for the next 1 minute was not captured. Because we can't hear. It's making the point you can't hear. Please, I beg you. I know you are joyful, alright? Thank you very much. Oga, take a easy. Take a easy. Please, I'm serious. If you point out anybody who is making noise, once you communicate the group, even if the group is not the one presented now, if the group has presented, we minus mark. Thank you very much. Please, you have the stage.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, the panel of judges, the timekeeper, the moderator, my co-debaters, and the listening audience. Standing before you is to oppose the motion, seeking to establish some unrealistic facts that peace in Nigeria is still a possibility. Before I continue, let me first of all draw your attention to some of the key words in the motion. According to the Oxford Advanced Learner Dictionary, peace is a state prevailing during the absence of war, a harmonious relation, freedom from dispute, and general security of public places. While possibility is a tentative insight into the natural world, a concept not yet verified, but that if true, will explain a certain fact or phenomena. The fact yet to be explained is the third underscored word, which is Nigeria. You will all agree with me that Nigeria is a geographical entity with over 300 ethnic groups, over 500 languages, and many distinct religious and regional differences, forcefully amalgamated by the British for easy colonization. I'm sorry to say, but seeking peace in Nigeria is like waiting for a time bomb to blast. Without further ado, ethnic and communal conflict is one of the reasons Nigeria cannot have genuine peace as speculated. Let me quickly state that a people who cannot stay together cannot live together. Indeed, Nigeria have had our own share of political, ethnic, and communal crises, and is still going on from time to time. Can we put an end to that? If yes, how? The answer, of course, is no, because greed and corruption has become an idol for us in Nigeria. Permit me to use Plateau State as an example. Intercommunal crisis over political control, land, and competition over resources between February and May 2004 generated about 204,000 internal displaced persons, setting the pace as Nigeria was IDPs since the return of civil rule, which made the former president Olusegun Obasanjo to declare a state of emergency in Plateau State. Again, to add up to this, we have a very issue of insecurity in the country, combination of factors like shortcoming in the security sector, lack of true democratic space and public discourse, increasing youth without education and job, access to arms, and the struggle to come out from the military part of the 1990s, which destroyed the civil society in our democratic history, contributed to the emergence of ethnic militants and community protection forces, which took up arms that the nation can never be able to control. You will all agree with me. Elections in Nigeria are being won by guns and financial power. What happens when guns and other illegal arms are given to thugs and are never withdrawn? Insecurity will never allow peace breathe. More so, religious conflict is one of the factors that will never give peace a chance. To further buttress my point, in 2010, I also argued in one of the Nigerian famous newspapers that Nigeria is being veiled by ethno-religious conflict with devastating human and material losses. In addition to that, the Boko Haram uprising of 2009 was insignificant in the sense that it set a precedent and reinforced attempts by the Islamic conservative and imposing the Islamic religious ideology on the Nigerian secular state. In the just completed election, we all saw the role played by religion in furthering dividing the nation. Religious sensitivity of Nigeria will always provide a fertile ground for the breeding of more soul and will be aided by economic dislocation of the Nigerian society. Furthermore, local security and separatist group aggregating for the division of the country due to marginalization, political and economic failure has created instability. According to the Peace Global Index of 2022, Nigeria is one of the least peaceful places on earth. The country battling with insurgency, kidnapping, economic stagnation, and an increasing rate of suicide, ranked 143 out of 163 independent nations. Even in school, this cannot equate an average of getting a pass mark. Mr. Chairman, sir, having gone so high to portray my point, permit me to shake you to the smallest needs of the society with a question. Do we not have genuine peace in our home? Infidelity in marriages and irresponsibleness has cost us a lot in today's marriage. Who cannot have true peace in a family, in a unit as small as the family? What make my co-debaters think that a nation with over 200 million people will have peace? With that both point of mind, I hope you now understand with me that peace will never have a space in this country. In the words of the president, sir, let's just treat. I want to provide.
For God and for you. Mr. President, please come. Mr. President, we are supposed to deduct mark. I'm coming. Wait, I'm coming. The time is still on. Sorry, let me just help. When she finished, does not mean it's concluded here. Because now, when you are clapping, before the handover, it was some minutes to 5 minutes, some seconds. By the time you finish, it was already five minutes. So now, can you say she meet up with time? But that would be unfair to us because it's not her fault now. But you see the implication. Because by the time she concluded, it was 4 minutes and 45 seconds, thereabout. But by the time you clap, before we could speak, before we could check time, the time people is here. It's already 0 minutes. So please don't allow them when they finish, and when they finish and sit down, we'll do it. Because it's not good. We can't. Anyways, thank you. Please tell me how to get up for her. It's not easy. They are all doing well. They've all done well. We want to call on the first second speaker from Blue House to take the stage. The time start now. Thank you.
Standing on the existing protocol. My name is Obe Etelbert Chukwemeka, representing the Blue House. I'm here to support the motion that peace in Nigeria is still possible. Peace in Nigeria is still possible, indeed. With this point, to buttress my claim. Understanding and tolerance. Understanding breeds tolerance, and tolerance begets peace. The lack of understanding is one of the bane of peace in every society. In fact, the want of it is one of the problems of Nigeria in attaining peace. Little wonder the Sultan of Sokoto, Said Abubakar III, conspicuously attested to that. However, Nigerians are becoming to be more understanding and be more tolerant. A vivid example was clearly seen at the just completed Eid al-Fitr celebration, where some Christian faithfuls assisted their Muslim counterparts to clear the Eid al-Fitr prayer ground in Kata local government of Kaduna State. And I approach this on my opinion. What does a gesture like that suggest? I believe the answer is far-fetched. A gesture like that
only point that Nigeria is indeed going in the right path to actualize peace. Security and peace move in pari passu. Over the years, there have been lacunas in the security lives of Nigeria, compromises here and there. But however, there is now a drastic turn to that. Security personnel are now highly motivated and equipped to do their job judiciously. It will interest you to note that the sum of $8.8 billion was budgeted to Nigeria's security sector over the last 7 years. And the result is visible even to the blind. We now enjoy relative peace as compared to 9 or 10 years ago. According to the Global Terrorism Index, the Nigerian terrorism issue came down to about 8.2% as compared to 9.2% in the year 2015. This is an improvement to show that Nigeria is really treading the right path in actualizing peace. I overheard my opponents saying that Nigeria can never get peace, that getting peace in Nigeria is just like setting a time bomb. This is an affirmation or the anguish of a man devoid of hope. Yes, we might be experiencing an arithmetic progression in actualizing peace, but the question is whether peace is possible. And indeed, yes, with all these points that I just gave, I hope this point of mine are able to categorically establish in our mind that the peace of Nigeria is surmountable. Thank you.
Sorry, please silence, please. No, please start.
Standing on the already executive protocol, existing protocol, and by name Alama Blessing.
Hello, sister. Calm down. Yes, pray. Pray, yeah? It's not war. For God and for youth. For God and for youth. It's okay, control your emotions. Please go ahead.
Standing on the already existing protocol, I am by name Alama Blessing, a representative of the White Red House, and I'm standing here to oppose to you the motion that says, is Nigeria peace still a possibility, with the following points of mine. Nigeria peace is not a possibility because the global world rates Nigeria in tourism to be the third position in it. And here my opponent is saying that the democracy in Nigeria has brought about peace. There is no way democracy brings about peace in Nigeria. Back from when Nigeria got their independence, the military has ruled them for approximately 30 years. And Nigeria has never known peace. They have been fighting and struggling to be at peace. Yet Nigeria got her peace in the year 1983. Nigeria ruled just for only 6 years before it fell back to the military rule due to her incompetency in political activities and corruption in government. Yet Nigeria has never been at peace. Nigeria struggled to be at peace. That 16 years later, Nigeria got her independence. That is which Nigeria has been into democratic rule till date. Nigeria has never been at peace. Nigeria is a country that is plagued by religious conflict. A situation in which there is oppression in ideas, beliefs and feelings, wishes, and this has led to the destruction of so many people. If you can recall with me, it was a conflict between Christian and Muslim that occurred in Borno State on the 12th of May 2022, where a Christian sister, Deborah Simon, was being killed by a Muslim brothers due to blasphemy. And also back to 17th of September 2013, where Boko Haram dressed in military uniform, attacking Christian churches and attacking mostly Christian peoples, killing almost about 145 people. And our people. My dear brothers and sisters, how can Nigeria possibly be at peace? Thank you.
Please join us together for her. It's not easy to be here. We want you to communicate with each other to give us the person who will give us the conclusion. Are you ready? Okay, please have the stage.
I'll stand on the existing protocol. I overheard my opponent saying that Nigeria is a country with multi-ethnic group. There's no way that we have peace. I want to ask, is there any country in the world that is more populated than China? China has the highest population in the whole world, but there is peace in their country. Population does not deny people of peace. You said that there is crisis, there is militant in whatever. The militant people we know in Nigeria Delta received amnesty during Good Lord Jonathan, and the issue has been settled. Recent times, like 3 years to 4 years ago, Boko Haram has been major news headline in the country, to the point that all schools in Borno State were closed, but today, the issue has closed. They are now coming up, looking for amnesty through their governor, Professor Zulu. He made the state the most peaceful state now. There's no school in Nigeria that is closed. Go and find out. So you are saying that the militant and whatever that is denying Nigerian peace, that Nigerian peace will never come to us. It is a very big lie. You are saying that there is marginalization in zones. This current administration has shared, there's something they call federal character principle. The sharing of key positions in government across 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria, which we have. All the 6 geopolitical zones have received key positions right now as a talk. There's no agitation from any sort of marginalization. So where is that one coming from? Don't deny us of peace. She said that because of the conflict of whatever, we don't have peace. Take a good look at the book of Exodus chapter 12 verses 41, where the Israelites was in captivity for 430 years. It was as if the situation will never come to an end. If you were one of them, if your liberty a possibility, you will sagaciously say no. But today it is something in Omoria. We are not saying that the devil is going to. I hope you are.
Okay, take the stage, please.
Since starting on the existing protocol, good evening, everyone. I heard my opponent say that democracy brought about peace. That during the military rule, that people were being killed. I want to know, even till now that we are practicing democracy, are people not still killed? Starting from Good Luck Regime, which I can remember vividly, till this Tinubu regime. Yesterday, the monarch of Imo State was killed in his palace. So how do we expect peace? You talk about China, that they are the most populated people in the world, yet they have peace. But I want to let you know that China have a good foundation. But Nigeria, the foundation has already been destroyed. And nobody is ready to start a new foundation. Our leaders are all building on an already destroyed foundation because of their selfish interest. Everybody wants to get to that position, that easy position. So they are ready to do all things, even if it means killing people. So, my God, be better. I wonder how, after all these things going on in Nigeria, the killing and everything, the corruption, if they just complete the election, we all know who won for that election. But we saw what the judiciary are all doing, postponing. This is Nigeria, where somebody will cheat you and still sue you to court, and justice will not prevail. So, my co-debater, I want to let you know that I am confident enough